Gradually extended our opening hours until about 4 or 5 years ago we went to 24/7, 365.
I'd usually say I'd spend at least about 6 hours in there a week anyway. During deadlines, centuries.
So it's 1:25, we just got into the library and this is my new home for the next 24 hours.
Pulling an all-nighter, staying up for 24 hours is never a good idea.
My suspicion is that even if the library wasn't 24 hours opening, that students would still pull all-nighters. It's somewhere warm and dry, the resources are there, but it is about student choice. So it may not be the best place for every student, but I think it certainly works for a lot of our students.
It's 7:04. We've not been in here that long. What is it?
I'd like it to be known that we're media production students and we don't really need to go to the library because we don't use the books. They don't have the software that we need to do our course, so we just tend to not come to the library.
I work better in the library environment because it has that atmosphere to it. Music is a massive help. It's usually music without lyrics because lyrics tend to distract me too much.
There's something that I've noticed a lot about people in the library, and I think you might have noticed it but not really said anything. And it's one of my favourite things to notice. How often people sit with their work in front of them and their laptops and then just have their phones out.
I do it all the time.
Because I'm like, well, I've got my work out, I'm definitely doing it.
I try to avoid watching things on my laptop. If I've got a YouTube window open, that's going to distract me because I'm going to be thinking, oh, I'll just watch this quickly, and then that stretches because you watch just one more, just one more.
So I've been in the library for nearly 12 hours and hasn't actually felt like too long because we had a deadline to meet at midnight, so I kind of just been so focused on that I haven't really thought about the fact that I'm still in here. The only thing that I've thought about is like access to food because I'm always thinking about food. I think it's just such a student thing. I think the rest of the time will go by quite quickly, but I think we just need to get over like the last few hours of a hump will probably be the hardest bit.
We don't always at night have behaviours that reflect effective study. So there may be some students that are using the library for more of a social reason, and that potentially can impact on the use by some of the other students. So it's something that we do need to manage.
As it lengthens out a bit, it does get harder to stay focused. That's the importance of taking that break to just go for a walk and stretch your legs.
It's now 3:15 a.m, which means we've been in the library
Listening to you work that out every time is hilarious.
30 and 45 minutes worth of hours.
I looked at the figures of our usage figures from last night. At around midnight, there was 260 students in the library. That falls off as we go through the night, so by the time it gets to around 6 o'clock, there's less than 100 students in the library.
Don't say I didn't warn ya.
So an hour before we can leave, I just had a second wind. That's so good.
I think the whole experience of being in the library for 24 hours was kind of mad. Like, it didn't really feel like I was in there that long, but also felt like I was in there for a lifetime.
I like the fact that I know that I can go there nearly any time, any part of the day. It's that structure, that pillar of support that I need.
I think the longer I was in there, I got less motivated to actually want to do things because I was like, oh, I'm just sort of like used to being here now. The novelty of being in a library is kind of gone.
It's something I am really grateful and appreciative for because it's helps me out, Lord knows how much.